Welcome to Wild Breakaway alongside Wes Walz. I'm Audra Martin. The Dallas Stars owned the league's top offense all season long. Tonight in the postseason, they didn't seem to lose a step at all. Picked up right where they left off. 4 goals tonight against the Minnesota Wild, who couldn't find the back of the net all night long. And unfortunately, this is not how you would want to see the Wild start in round 1 of the Stanley Cup playoffs.
Yeah, the Dallas Stars were the best team, really from the start of the game right to the very end. Weathering the storm was going to be very, very important. I thought the Minnesota Wild played a very solid first game, although they got outshot 14-2. Didn't give up a whole lot of grade A opportunities, got through the first period, then got into a little bit of turning some pucks over in the neutral zone. And unfortunately for the Minnesota Wild, there's so much firepower on that other side. They're able to turn those mistakes into goals, and were able to get out of the second period up 2-0. It was really too much really for the Minnesota Wild. The Wild had a difficult time generating a whole lot of offense here tonight.
Well, here's a look at tonight's final stats. Kari Lehtinen turned away all 22 of Minnesota's shots on goal, and 32 shots on goal from the Dallas Stars. The Wild had to kill off 3 penalties in the first period alone, but Dallas was able to capitalize on one of their 6 power play opportunities. That's 6. That's a number that needs to diminish quickly in the rest of the first round of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Another problem tonight, turnovers in the neutral zone. Here's what John Torchetti had to say about that following the game.
Yeah, it's frustrating. I mean, it's Stanley Cup playoffs, so that's how you got to play the game. I mean, if you want to be on offense, you got to put pucks behind them. They're going to stay gapped up in the neutral zone on us until we want to make sure we're chipping it. We got to make sure the first goal, it's a neutral zone play. They're gapped up. Just put it behind them. Let's get to work.
Well, John Torchetti also addressed the fact that he might shake up his lines before Game 2, which is Saturday night, 6 o'clock. We start here with an hour-long edition of Wild Live. Wes, if you were to guess, we come back for Wild Live on Saturday, you think we'll see some new lines, and what could they maybe look like?
Well, I have no idea. I mean, he's not afraid to mix up the lines, but I'm sure he's going to look at his lineup, talk with his coaches, watch the video, make a few adjustments. I don't think he's going to get a little bit too crazy, to be honest. And mixing the lines up this time of the year, to be perfectly honest with you, the Minnesota Wild just need to play harder and need to play a little bit better. They have more in their tank to give than they gave here tonight. The Dallas Stars are a good team. You got to give them credit. But I do expect the Wild to bounce back. They've done it many, many times in the playoffs after a poor performance, being able to bounce back and have a great night, and I expect that in Game 2.
One of the things we've talked about is goaltending with the Dallas Stars. It's one thing that everyone's been hoping the Wild can exploit. Tonight, Kari Lehtinen was perfect, but hopefully in Game 2, the Wild will find a way to get past him. We'll see if they can get it done Saturday night for Game 2. We'll see you then, 6 o'clock. In the meantime, for Wes Walz and Audra Martin, thanks for joining us on tonight's Wild Breakaway.